Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I'm not going to rip off the rest of it because people should know it. It is Monday. A new Magic set came out on Friday, and we got us the bundle box with 8 set boosters of the newest, number 97. The 97th set release of Magic the Gathering, Wilds of Eldraine. In keeping with traditional Zach fashion, I am so far behind in the lore of Magic. And I there's always tie-ins to various sets. I know, actually, speaking of Magic, as I get into this, obviously, there's quite a few of our friends that are opening or have opened Magic in the past for the pulls. Neil collects. And actually, very recently, Spine Ticks. Sith pulled out a booster, one of these booster boxes of Forgotten Realms, the D&D crossover, which I haven't seen in a while. He opened a pack on his channel and then went and took the rest of the shorts. Make sure you check them out. And obviously, as we all know, Saturday is for Spine Ticks. Oh, okay, I remember some of these. We got the Ginger Brute. He can be annoying. Yeah, here we go. Know your role. Young hero, be brave, be bold, and save the realm from all evil. That's before you get melted by a dragon. The Sorcerer, gain the upper hand with your vast arcane wisdom. Hasn't worked yet. The Royal, rule the commoners from the safety of your keep. That ain't me. Wicked, all will tremble before your villainy. I'm going to put a pin in him. Monster, unleash the beast within and run wild. Put a pin in him. Cursed, bad luck, better find a way to remove it. Well, I've often said if it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck, so I'm not going to mess with those forces. But we get our beautiful little art thing. I don't got to figure out what to do with these. I have a bunch because I've opened a bunch of these booster boxes, or bundle boxes and whatnot. But we get into it. Oh, and also, before the rambling gets too out of hand, I did read that, I think back in 2021, and then we have, oops, you get back in there, our little aesthetic things that I always pop out and put in the box, because, I don't know, if I ever play it again, it might be nice to have. But I read back in 2021 that there was a Walking Dead crossover. Oh, and we have our life counter die. They include one of these. I have a bunch of these 20-sided life dies. They included some Walking Dead crossover things. And it was very limited release, and from what I understand, a lot of people were real upset about the limitedness of this release. So, what I have heard is they've snuck some into these. The set boosters only, not the draft boosters. Again, the set boosters, you can get out, the set boosters come in these bundle boxes, but at the same time, you can also get individual packs. But there are two things, set booster and draft booster. Draft booster, and I'm just going to open up one of the packs of lands because the other pack is a foil. Let's see what we got for lands. And the draft booster is made for people that really want to play. So it's a lot less of the cosmetic pretty cards and more of the actual playing cards. Whereas the set booster, they're the ones that always come with the art card, and oftentimes an older set they'll slip in any of the limited cards. So we've got 8 packs, which means 8 chances to hopefully find some sort of Walking Dead crossover. We're going to take a look at the lands, and the lands are some of the best. Look at that. Hey, shout out to Surfer. It looks like something probably down the road from your house. Absolutely beautiful. The swamps are some of my favorite. They're dark, they're nasty, but man, they're pretty. Forest. On your turn, how to cast spells. And if anybody ever wants any of these, I have a bunch of these little helper cards laying around. And I know they always promise us... Yeah, here we go. They promise us... Actually, let me grab the box and I'll show you exactly what they promised us. We've got the Alt Art Traditional Foil of the Lich Knight... Is it Lich? Yeah, it's Lich. The Lich Knight's Conquest. And I saw him up front, so I wanted to take a look at him. And then we're going to get this out of here, because I'm just going to be completely disorganized. But here he is, and these are all the foil lands. So the same one's just foiled. But we have the Lich Knight's Conquest, Sacrifice... All right. Sacrifice any number of artifacts, enchantments, and or tokens. Wow! Return that many creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. And as you can see right there, the little foil stamp, that is our rare. And then here's the little kicker. We've got P, and this is a little, at least because I've studied it longer, a little easier than Pokemon. But the P in this stands for promo, so it's a promo card. And the set WOE, the Wilds of Eldraine. So there's our promo card. Pardon me. And now, into the first of 8 set boosters. Looking to check out the beauty of the artwork. Plus we got art cards. And, you know, let's look for some Walking Dead stuff. I know who's getting that! The Goose Mother. See, now this is what I'm talking about. Shout out FTP. They really go in with the alt art lands. And that is just stunningly beautiful. Alright, rat out. You create a 1/1 rat with this creature can't block. I don't like that. That is kind of annoying. But we got a guy throwing rats. That is entertaining. Okay, so we got a rat deck. Shout out John Burgess. He was back in the day, he told me he used to run a pretty nasty rat deck. Voracious Vermin. Oh, look at you. You. It's the Naked Tail. Like, I think rats are spectacular creatures, highly intelligent. It's just the Naked Tail. Bugs the crap out of me. Edgewall Pack. Doggo. Doggo goes up top. The Rat Catcher Trainee. A Human Peasant. Okay, so this is a very rat-heavy pack and deck. The Ice Rot Sentry. Creature Elemental Soldier. You may pay 1/1 when you do... Oh, so if you have a bunch of mana, if you're attacking and they only have 1, pay the 1 plus an island, and it taps it so they can't block you. Charade of Numbing Depths, a Merfolk Wizard. Ooh, so we got mermaids in this one too? Solitary Sanctuary. So beautiful. Bitter Chill. Hey, that's coming up in a couple of months here. Yay! Elvish Archivist. That's our rare. We got an alt. And I actually mentioned this to Sith the other day in the comment. It varies from style to from series to series, but I think they keep Showcase for the alt art as what they say. And man, that is a pretty one. I'm going to put that up there. I like the alt arts. And then we got us a foil of Slumbering Keepguard. And our final rare, the Giant Killer. I dislike this one because it's one of those adventure cards. You can cast it twice if you cast this part first. Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. Then exile this card. You may cast it later, which means it's in your hand without being in your hand. And so if you're running up against somebody that has, discard a card, that one can't be because it's technically an exile, but then you can cast it as the 1/2 creature. Pack number 2, back to the art. Wow. That is a Griffin versus, I don't know. The Horned Lock Whale. Okay. Well, thank you. We got an alt art. Oh, no, wait, nope. This is a basic island, not the alt art. Aquatic Alchemist. Creature Elemental. You look like something. You're going on that pile. The Besotted Knight. Betroth the Beast. Man, great verbiage. The Ferocious Werefox. All right, trample. And that means if it attacks, it deals 4 damage. Normally, if you attack, any creature can block any other creature. It just may not survive. Like if you have a 10/10 and you're attacking and a 1/1 blocks it, it's going to stop the attack, but that creature's dead. Trample, however, transfers the excess damage. Like this is a 4 power. So if you attack something that has a 2 defense, it's going to do 4, or it's going to do the 2 to kill that creature and then transfer on and do the other remaining 2 to the player. Trample is very, very handy. Curse of the Werefox. Picnic Ruiner. Yep. Ooh, okay, hold on. Ruby Daring Tracker. Is that Human Scout? Could be. We're gonna set that to the side, and that could be one of them because I didn't look at the checklist, and it's been a while since I've seen The Walking Dead. Witch Stalker Frenzy, Two-Headed Hunter. That's some arguments. Archon of the White Rose, or Archon. That's our rare. We've got the Showcase of Raid Bombardment, which is a terrible card. Whenever a creature you control with power 2 or less attacks, it deals 1 damage to the player or planeswalker that is attacking. So if you attack with 3 creatures, you're doing automatic 3 damage no matter what. Alt art. The foil, the Living Lectern. Well, that's a frightening thought. And one of these cards. This is only 2 packs. All right, come on, Zach, speed it up. People are waiting. People got stuff to do. Oops. I'll clean that up later. Pack number 3. Just admire the beauty of the art. Wow, they really went out on the art cards. Shatter the Oath. Almost said Shatter the Oath. Another island. The Red Cap Thief. Look at you. Archon's Glory. Break the Spell. Johann's Stopgap. Another Ruby Daring Tracker. And hold off on that. Witch Stalker Frenzy. Wait a minute. Two-Headed Hunter. Okay, no, this is different. Boundary Lands Ranger. Balloona Grand Squall. Legendary creature Giant Noble. There's our rare. Like you. Another Raid Bombardment Showcase. A Minstrosity. It's a peppermint monster. What is this? What is this? Token enchantment. Enchanted creature has +1 and has ward 1. Okay, ward is basically right there. Whenever a creature becomes this target of a spell, that's countered unless they pay the ward cost. It could be, depending on the creature. 1, 2, 3, discard a card, pay life. It all depends. And then we got the Young Hero. Oh, is this an either or? Interesting. I like that. Pack number 3 in the books. 4 more. Or 5 more. Yeah, the art cards in this are going to be fantastic. A lot of giants. So we got the Sky Beast Tracker. We got a Sephorist. Sugar Rush. Okay, I'm seeing the puns. Wow. Alright, I like the kind of candy feel to it. Moment of Valor. Toadstool Admirer. It's an oof? What is an oof? Well, that's an oof, whatever it is. Gallant Pie Wielder. Is this part of... This isn't part of the Unfinity series, but there's a lot of puns. Stroke of Midnight. Ash Party Crasher. Ash. No, I don't think so. Just in case. I'm going to look that up in a minute. Provisions Merchant. It's a Beast Peasant. A rare Sleep Cursed Fairy. Ooh, a showcase rare. Oversold Cemetery. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 4 or more creature cards in your graveyard, you may return creature cards. Wow, that could get annoying. Okay, so we've got a lot of showcases. Stab Wound. Aw, stabbing like a donut with candy cane arms. We got a foil, Lord Skitter's Butcher. It's Ratatouille gone bad. And the Rakdos Cackler. Yeah, I got to get more of this. I definitely do, because this is a cool set. And I really got to dig into the checklist, maybe make an old school hunt list. If I can find more, because I got a feeling with Demon Pie Thrower and Minstrosity, we're going to find some interesting ones. Oh, it was upside down. My fault. No, it wasn't. Hatching Plans. Foil Island. Sleight of Hand. Titanic Growth. That's an old school one, just reskinned. Spell Stutter. Pays 2 plus an additional 1 for each fairy you control. Wow. You may never get a spell countered again. Monstrous Rage. We got us a bear. We like the bear. Embereth Veteran. Imadane's Recruiter. Another Gallant Pie Wielder. A rare Court of Lochthwain. Another rare, the Lich Knight's Conquest. Okay, we're getting loaded up. A rare Showcase of Forced Fruition. I've got a feeling we're going to get something. Barrow Naughty on our foil, and a food token. Sacrifice this artifact, you gain 3 life. I've dealt with decks that all they do is just pump out food tokens and treasure tokens, and it gets real out of hand real quick. Whenever somebody starts loading up stuff, you got to knock it down immediately. Beautiful art here. We got Charade of Numbing Depths. We got us an island, or plains, I'm sorry, another Sugar Rush, Quick Study, Water Wings, not the Water Wings we knew as kids, Frantic Firebolt, I think most of them would be, Threadbind Click, Picklock Prankster, Chancellor of Tales, Ego Drain, Sear Ginger the Meal Ender, Rare Showcase, As Foretold, very, very anime looking. Ariette of the Charmed Apple, what is going on? But it's a beautiful rare foil. And On an Adventure. Place an adventure, after an adventure resolves, place the X. Oh, so it's a little holder for those adventure cards you can cast twice. Interesting. I never saw one of those before. Penultimate pack, still officially looking for Walking Dead stuff, but I'll go back and double check after this. I know I'm curious, and hopefully you are as well. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Imodane the Pyro Hammer. Whew, that's a name. There we go, the Alt Art Island. Absolutely beautiful. Evolving Wilds, that's a sacrificed land, and then you put a new one on. Root Rider Fawn. All right, Satyr Scout. Merfolk Coralsmith. Plunge into Winter. I'd rather not. Belligerent of the Ball. That's why they don't invite me places. Howling Gallifang. It's a wolf thing? Yeah, wolf thing. Oh, it's a dude riding a bear. Stormkeld Vanguard. Dude riding a bear wins. Galvanic Giant. A lot of giants in this deck. Song of Totentans. That's a pretty looking one. That's a rare, by the way. We got an alt art, or the Showcase of Vampiric Rites. Sacrifice a creature, gain 1 life, and draw a card. We got a foil Saga. As this says, add a lore counter, sacrifice after 3. So you create food token, 1/1, place X. Ooh, so if you have a bunch, here's the food token thing. If you create that 1/1 creature, but have 9 food tokens, then you can put 9 on there. Well, plus 1 is 1 plus. So if you have 9, you would put 10 1/1 counters on any creature. That's going to get out of hand. And our final is a token human. Hot new reprints of all your favorite Deckmaster cards. MTGSecretLair.com. I think that's where the Walking Dead thing was, and that's what kind of hacked everybody off. Final pack. This is a long one, but I'm enjoying it. Did not get any of the gold stamped arts, but look at you, you little cutie. What are you? Knick-Knack Oofy. I want a Knick-Knack Oofy. Foil Swamp. Candy Trail. There we go. That was the cover guy was talking about, the Ginger Brute. And here's why. Can't be blocked. He has haste, which means he can come in and immediately thing. You pay a 1. It can't be blocked by any creature that doesn't have haste. So if you have massive creatures and they don't have haste, guess what? If he loads up the little food golem here, he's getting right through. And that's annoying. Territorial Witchstalker, Doomdoggo. Woodland Acolyte. Royal Treatment. Seer Armant, the Redeemer. Man, I love when a comma. Red Tooth Vanguard. Charging Hooligan. No comment. Rotisserie Elemental. Now I'm hungry. Was it a rare? Yes, it was. Kindred Discovery, the Showcase rare. We got us another foil saga. Create a cursed roll token. Attention, if you... What is a cursed roll token? Or cursed... I don't know what that means, but I'm going to look into it. And, excuse me, a good way to end. A cute little ratto friend with, appears to be a raspberry. New set in the books. Always happy, but hang on. I know we're over 20 minutes, and anybody's still here. Thank you. I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to go look at the checklist and see if any of the Walking Dead cards were in there. Alas, no Walking Dead this round. But there are a couple nice ones, but still we did get a couple of these that, you always got to check, because I can't remember which one it was recently that I was looking for it was the Transformers one. I was looking for the anime ones and actually missed a couple of them because I wasn't sure what they looked like. So that's why you always check, kids. That said, this was a fun one. I'm liking the look of this set, The Wilds of Eldraine. Can't wait to see if I can find more and see if we can get some Walking Dead stuff. But a couple of these cards I'm pulling immediately because I know somebody that they're going to. That said, hope you enjoyed this fantastic Monday. And Magic Monday is back. The 97th release of Magic. 100 on the horizon, and I really hope they just go full bore with that one. So that's going to do it. We'll see you tomorrow.